This dynamic camera movement. Oh, and then turning into a bunch of spikes. Hey everyone, welcome to Elevate Your Power Level, where we analyze the artwork and life lessons from anime. I'm Coach Donnie, and I'm an art teacher, former animator, volleyball coach, and volleyball player. In this video, I'll be reacting to Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1, Episode 13. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications for my weekly anime reaction videos. Now let's get this Kuroko party started. Whoops, this is what happens when you're trying to react to 2 different animes every week. Let me redo that again. And let's get this Jujutsu party started. That's right, they were fighting the doll face, the stitched guy. Gosh, and maybe he might come back to life. No, I thought that was going to be a scene where he might move a little bit. He touched him, but didn't touch his soul. I like it. He said, I'll explain while I'm lecturing you. Let's just enjoy the visual of this guy. First of all, he just looks creepy as hell. It kind of reminds me of Chucky, the doll that's kind of stitched up, but he has such a evil type of smile that's not, and to make something look evil, it's really easy to do because you just have more downward, inward angles. But to have his eyes like that, like a sad, emotional, gloomy look, but then still have an evil smile, that's really hard to do. And I love the musculature on the collarbone and the neck here. Great illustration there. By the way, the animation still for this up until this point has been really great. Shower him with blows, but who's gonna strike his soul? Ooh, love that blood coming off of his thumb. And how is Itadori still alive? He's got so many punctured. Oh, the eye? What is that? He has the eye of Itadori. How did he do that? Let's see this while I start by taking care of the 7-3 sorcerer. So maybe that is maybe he's alluding to like the skill level of the sorcerers. We got a blade hand. I love this dynamic camera movement. Oh, and then turning into a bunch of spikes. Man, he's a shapeshifter. That's kind of a cheat code. If you can just morph into anything you want, and then your soul, unless you attack the soul, you can't do any damage. Why did he turn into a little kid all of a sudden? Okay, so he just made himself smaller to be a smaller target. There's still a risk of Itadori. Okay, so he senses that they have the ability to actually destroy him. Ugh, what is that? So he consumes transfigured humans too. That's fascinating. This guy's on another level. Kind of reminds me of like when you have minions or mercenaries in video games. Oh, so he sent them here because he doesn't have the heart to kill humans. Even though these guys are transfigured. They're kind of cute though. Yeah, how is he gonna deal with them? Yeah, you just can't run forever. And I don't even think these figures are supposed to kill him either. I think they're just supposed to occupy him. Oh, look at that expression change from big to scrunched. Oh, look at that. All those wrinkles. You gotta appreciate that every wrinkle has a purpose. So you have that curved wrinkle here for the eyelid when the eyelid goes down, and then in the nose scrunched here, but then kind of a U shape down here. Oh, he trapped him. I don't think this guy's gonna die anytime soon. But he seems pretty calm. No, he probably just trapped him somewhere. Oh, yeah. So if you can't strike his soul, what's the point of like even trying to do damage to him? Oh, this is so cool. But they're just gonna make him more powerful to adapt. Death. So he knows he can die in one blow. Oh, what's inside? Okay, so I'm assuming this is happening inside his soul. Oh, what does his domain expansion look like? Bunch of hands. But are these hands, like, do they do physical damage, or are they hands to try to touch the soul of the people he wants? This is pretty cool. That is some really, really elegant animation there. They have hands come out of hands, fold into hands. Wow, that's really complex. They definitely went all out with the animation in this episode. Uh-oh. If the salaryman's worried, that's not good. Join our channel memberships and be a part of an exclusive interactive community where you'll receive early access to all my reaction videos 5 days before they get released, behind the scenes content, members only polls, monthly watch parties where you get to interact directly with me, and uncensored reaction videos with 100% opacity for an extra level of enjoyment. You'll also receive exclusive loyalty badges and custom emojis just for members. So click that join button below to enjoy your members only perks today. Tomorrow. Wait, what happened to the death? Oh, maybe Nanamin might actually die. So this is their 100% chance of kill. So how is he so he's just gonna trap him until he touches him. But maybe he's gonna outsmart him somehow. Man, they got these wrinkles down. When have you seen Nanamin this concerned? Look at these eyebrows. I mean, it's just so identical. Oh, maybe we get some backstory from Nanamin. Yes, we do. The pre-glasses era. So this is where he goes from living a boring salaryman life to the exciting salaryman life. So maybe this is before he knew that there was a way to deal with these curses, because he can see them. I like how he's talking. I'm all about the wrinkles in this episode. Even here, they do such a good job to show that his hair is a little bit unkept, like he's tired. And then the eyes here, he doesn't have that same confidence that he had before he started training as a sorcerer. But for here, bags in the eyes partially closed. Nanami.
ビビっちまうだろ。ケリーボーイ、ユーがファーストに考えるべきは会社の利益だ。それがクライアントの利益にもコネクション。
This guy looks interesting.
Of course. なんだみ、2年目だろ。お前はクレバーだ。もっと暴れてくれ。期待してんだから。自分はやりがいとか生きがいなんてものとは無縁の人間。
Yeah, he just went through the humdrum of just being a salaryman.
物価の安い国でフラフラと人生を謳歌する。高専を出て4年。
Interesting that he would think Japan is low cost living.
呪いも他人も金さえあれば無縁でいられる。金、金、金、金、金、金さえあれば。大丈夫ですか？ちゃんと寝れてます？
Maybe he saw like a curse finally kill a human. No, maybe because the curse is coming out, the cursed energy. Man, this guy looks super tired.
私の仕事はお金持ちの人からお金を預かってその人をよりお金持ちにする。だいたいそんな感じです。正直私がいなくても誰も困りません。
Yeah, having a life with purpose.
食べたい人が困りますよね。でもなぜかそういう人間のサイクルを外れた私のような仕事の方が
So seeing value in the baker's job. That if the bakery disappeared, no one would really care. But because he's a salaryman making people wealthy, people would care if he was gone. Interesting. Ooh, that's cool. So there is some physical manifestation of these curses for humans. But how did he know to do that, to eliminate the curse? Arigato. I think it's fascinating that these curses are just really raw emotions that have built up that follow us around. Ooh, how does he have Gojo's number? So maybe he knew. Okay, so somehow he knows about curses and he knows about Jujutsu High. Maybe they're gonna explain more about how he even got introduced to that world. Oh, fixing the glasses time. So he must be doing something pretty serious. You already got gratitude from the baker. Or is this way of saying, I'm ready to die. I have no regrets. I lived a life worth living. Oh, Itadori break through? He broke through someone's domain? So that must be a sign of like his development of how powerful he's becoming. Okay, meant for more from trapping people on the inside. That makes sense. Yeah, all the energy is spent trapping somebody on the inside but not keeping people out. Oh, he's gonna take a hit for Itadori though? Interesting. So did he just kill this doll guy? Maybe because he was going to touch Itadori and Itadori likes, or Sukuna likes Itadori as his vessel? It's interesting. That's a lot of blood. Oh, he actually died. This guy just looked like he was becoming infinitely more powerful. Yeah, what just happened? I'm wondering the same thing. Is he gonna try to finish him off? Oh, what is he gonna do now? Turn into just a giant blubber ball? Okay, so he knows he has to strike exactly to defeat this guy, and when you make the target so big, it's hard to be precise with your attacks. Oh, we got the flaming fist of Itadori. Divergent fist. That's a sick move. I wonder why they call it Divergent Fist. Is he running away? I think it's interesting that they keep the camera still moving. Like to make, even though they're talking, to make the scene still sound like look very intense. Uh-oh. Did Itadori finally run out of blood? Wow, that's the most intense you've seen, Nanami. He should have less total curse energy than Jogo at this point in time. So maybe they'll explain later what happened in that domain about how Sukuna just came out of nowhere and just blasted his shoulder. Maybe he actually came in contact with Sukuna's soul. He's like, get out of here, don't bother me, don't bother my soul. Although I wonder why he's so bent on wanting to kill Itadori. So this guy just likes to kill stuff. He is a very creepy person. Okay, so here we get the explanation. He touched Sukuna's soul. Oh, and the Sukuna inadvertently saved him because he got touched. Sukuna saved them. Oh, he did kill a human, a transfigured person. He crossed the line finally. I'm surprised they didn't show that moment though. I think they really could have captured some of the emotions that go along with like killing your first person. I know once you cross that line, people that I've talked to in the military or police work, you're just a different person, unfortunately. But I think they could have really spent that time having a little mini arc with Itadori transitioning from this innocence to this justice warrior that's going to be clean, but knowing that if I don't kill these humans, that are already transfigured, I can't save Nanami, who I really care about and want to protect. So you have to kill someone either way. You either let Nanami die or you kill those humans. I gotta read that again. Even if good people die in peace and evil people being punished with death is the proper way. Okay, so I'm getting some philosophy here. Interesting that Nanami cares about him so much. He's an official sorcerer. With just a patch on his face, didn't this guy get punctured a bunch of times in his body? Yeah, people who walk by who don't do anything when they see someone in need of help. How did this guy get beat up? Is this teacher actually going to do something? Bear the crime of killing Yoshina's heart for the rest of her lives. So maybe this is after the fact, when they know that they let a student die. Then teacher knows he contributed to a student's downfall by letting him get bullied. Damn, look at those veins. Just the anatomy of this one, and you kind of see how some of the hands, like the veins and the muscles were pulsating a little bit. Great perspective. See how large the hand is and the forearm, and the head gets smaller as it goes back in space. So he is determined to kill Chucky. Oh, that's making me hungry. It is dinner time. Shake, shake. Use twice as much ginger. Okay, I'm listening. I like good recipes. I wonder if this is a real recipe, by the way. I like how he's feeding the panda. Ooh, Itadori is the cook. That's a fascinating scene. So in this one, only the water of the pot is moving to show it's boiling, and then the panda snout. But everyone else is very still, like they're thinking about something. They're talking about him like he's dead. So his legacy is meatballs. This kind of reminds me of an RPG where as the characters fight more, especially when they fight more difficult sorcerers and circumstances, they kind of level up as they get more and more strong. And it's really cool to see Itadori just like have this sheer will of just punching through stuff. And that kind of goes along with his character where he's kind-hearted but a little bit hard-headed. And I think they're trying to show like kind of a beginning innocence and naivety to Itadori. Like right now, he's not really thinking strategy. He's just pure going full force head on to everything, kind of recklessly. It's paying off right now, but luckily he's had guidance from really good sorcerers and Nanami who's been watching over him, who's been trying to guide him. But we see that first maturation process where Itadori commits his first kill. So I'm really curious how this is going to impact his personality and his development as a sorcerer, and also as he starts to evolve his philosophy on life and death. Because he already knows there's a high chance that he's going to die, that changes his own perspective on his own death, but he still has yet to really feel at peace about the death of others. So curious if that's going to resolve itself.